Artist Yala Ford's work spans across mediums. Her prints, sculptures, and installations have been featured in the Venice Biennale and private collections like the Gates Foundation. We met with her to see how it all takes shape.
I think it's a reflection of the community and the people that live in the community.
Yala Ford doesn't see herself as just an artist, but an anthropologist taking us on a journey across the planet.
It's rethinking the walks and the intersections, I think, that people take in life.
Boulevard Flow is just one example, a 10-foot maze centered in this mixed community in West Tampa. A unifying view built on the complexity of her imagination.
It's one thing to do a flat piece, a flat geometric piece. It's another thing to have to curve it and for the pieces to then match in a sphere. Probably the brightest light in Tampa.
So this is your studio?
Yes, it is.
We met LaFord twice over the course of 2 years, in her hometown of Tampa and in her workspace in St. Petersburg, capturing the method behind her canvas.
Because it's my understanding you create your own pigments.
Yes.
Mixing in organic souvenirs she's collected from her travels abroad, rocks, leaves, metals. Geometry a favored theme, her gateway to the abstract of past, present, and future. And all created through her motion.
So when I was watching you do it, it brought to mind breathing.
Yes. I believe that I'm physically pushing life into these canvases. So I'll take these canvases, we'll walk on them, we'll bring elements from all different spaces.
Can I touch it?
You can.
Well, it's the first piece of art.
Maybe not at a museum, but you can touch it here.
Her work has captured the varied tastes of Maya Angelou, Janet Jackson, and Miley Cyrus. Attention that's opened doors to some of the art world's most relished exhibitions, the London Art Fair, and most recently, the Dock Art Biennial in Senegal. It's why she's found a permanent home at the Tampa Museum of Art.
The impenetrable sound. This piece happened in the middle of the hurricanes. A part of my process is stain dyeing it. So it literally picked up fragmentations and stayed with us in order for it to make it in one piece to the museum.
So this is a piece by Yala Ford.
Baltimore gallerist Mertis Bedola was drawn to LaFord's work back in 2023.
What I discovered is the complexity of Ya's work, the scale by which she creates, the intelligence in terms of the approach that she takes in her art making, and that she is masterful in printmaking, in sculpture, in installation, in videography, in painting. I mean, she is really a force. There is a universal language there of love, of healing, of resistance. And I think that no matter what your background is, that it resonates with you emotionally.
I'm taking a collection of civilizations. I'm going all over the world in order to enrich this canvas. I'm trying to take from the very fibers of humanity and layer it into the actual fibers of canvas and then remix it and collage it.
Her own journey seems almost predestined. Her grandfather, John Dunley, was one of Jamaica's most profound artists, a man she never knew and yet continues to draw inspiration from.
He explored all sorts of different fascinating and made-up worlds that no one had seen.
How did it open your world?
It gave me permission to dream, to explore larger spaces.
Did you always know you wanted to be an artist?
I did. I don't believe that true artists want to be anything but artists.
And yet you went to law school. I mean, that's quite a trajectory switch.
I think that we are born into a space where we journey from one place to another. My journey was more enriched through that path of law.
But she's no purist. LaFord has branded her work commercially,
For sure, I'm gonna find you in another space.
curating everything from skis to Formula One race cars and collaborations with Nike and the NFL. Through it all, she still teaches,
So this is linoleum and this is a carving stick.
inspiring us all to connect to the artist within.
So right here, if you just kind of
Right
take
there?
this little piece out, you'll see
Okay.
that. You did it. Did you see you did it?
I did it.
You did it.
And accomplish our own expressions. For me, a before and after that left an impact.
Didn't I do something?
You did, you did, you did. You had a part of this. Your hand
This
is in
one?
here. Yes, this one.
So this is part mine too.
This is part you too. This is you too.
I
This
should
is
initial it.
But Yala Ford is rarely done,
that's good, that's good, that's good. Yes.
revisiting her public art like the sundial over and over again, breathing in new life.
So as the sun moves, it rewards you. The artwork starts to then reflect.
A labor reminding her why and when she created her work, and how, despite the elements, with a little care, they still endure.
Her technique was fascinating, and
Yeah.
this sort of bridging of natural pieces of our earth and pieces of culture, relics from old, is just amazing. You can see her work at a solo exhibition at the James Museum in St. Petersburg. It's up until May 18th.
I want her work.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
And I want your piece.